the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Stanford Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Here's the second down play. To the air, it's Brown. He's running out of time here. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A second down after that completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
No, kick it away here. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And there's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Sellers. Wide open downfield. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. He gets loose. Tough to show with a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. Intercepted in the end zone.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Dropping back, it's Brown. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's 4. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
First down, looking to throw the football. Dumps it down in the back. Caught. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. The Stanford offense lines up on 1st and goal now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Makes a quick catch. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up and makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Touchdown, Stanford, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Look, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackle right there. Here's the first play of the drive. The start of the 28. Dropping back. It's Sellers. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Wide open downfield. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch. It's Bennett. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. Ball handed off. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Throw to the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Sellers. He's going to take off here. And they'll get him down that time.
Boy, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on 3rd down.
Running out of time in the pocket. The ball comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Looking for his back. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. It's a toss to the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, with no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. He make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He's hit just before the throw, and it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looking to pass, it's Brown. But they don't connect, it's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Bringing it out, it's Harbor. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch downfield. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid this sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Pressure is coming. On the QB forced out of bounds. It'll be a big loss on the play. Good play by the defense.
3rd down and 1, and you allow a sack. Listen, I'm not a coach, but whenever I see a play like that on 3rd and 1, and you throw it instead of running it, it's just a head scratcher. And to make matters worse, they end up in a sack for a loss.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Now, this just must not be his night. He had all day and all night in the pocket there and still ends up throwing an interception.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And the interception taken to the house. A big 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Looking right, this one caught. And tackled there by the defense. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Brown. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Gamecocks have first and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. Looking to scramble now.
Man, that's what I really love about this quarterback. He looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They go with a direct snap. The Gamecocks offense is on the move now.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
Defense is coming after him. Receiver makes the catch. Making people miss. Touchdown, South Carolina. And that will give them the lead now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Brown. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To the air, it's Brown. Quick completion to the tight end. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Man, that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
Finds his target, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation? So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
On first and 10, looking to throw. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's a keeper. Inside the 35. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
He makes the grab. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. Good job there finding the back and then angle route. The timing was perfect there. Yeah,
effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback.
Touchdown, Cardinal. That's how you finish a play. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him up to 15. That's when the offense will take over. That one is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Sellers. Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Here's the toss play now, running left. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Swarm for the pass rush. The sack. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it with room to run. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Boy, they get some big yards here on third down, but they're still going to be short. So to bring up a fourth down and a big decision for this offense.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. The pass rush closing in. What a catch! They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the Gamecocks are looking to keep this drive going. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Hand off to the right side.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Bringing pressure. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Ford. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Scanning the field. It's Brown. A quick throw to the right. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. He stays alive. He'll run it into the end zone for the two-point try to build the lead up to 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Brown. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Stanford. Way too much speed in that play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Crosses the 35. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Keeping it on the ground here. First down, looking for more now. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking downfield. It's Sellers. Running out of time in the pocket. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made on the left side. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Pandemonium here. They've taken the lead in the final seconds.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives them the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
Stanford first and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's Ford. And that's out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? The pocket breaking down. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs. Get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Grab down the middle. It's Ford. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? To throw, it's Brown. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up a third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Pressure is coming. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Looking to pass, it's Brown. Defense is coming after him. The short completion of the tight end. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. And that one's straight down the middle. And we are tied up now here in the fourth quarter. Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defense...
Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Hunter takes the toss and moves to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Back to throw. It's Sellers. A screen to the wide receiver. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's 1st and goal now. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Now they'll set up 3rd and goal. They've got 2 plays left. They got to punch it in or it's game over. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for two and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
Here we go. What a moment as they set up for the two-point conversion to try to win this game right now. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Bringing pressure. Oh, he breaks free. No, he didn't get in. They stopped him. They gambled to win the game right there. Could not score. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.